In the fading light of the 16th century, Japan was a land torn by war. The ambitions of powerful daimyos, each yearning for control, had fractured the country into warring states. The pivotal moment that would decide the fate of all these factions was brewing at Sekigahara, a valley shrouded in mist and surrounded by mountains, a natural fortress where destiny would unfold. Tokugawa Ieyasu, a leader both feared and revered, had risen through the ranks of samurai, under the banner of unification but driven by a vision of absolute power. Opposing him was Ishida Mitsunari, loyal to the old Toyotomi regime, a skilled administrator but less a warrior, more a strategist, who viewed Ieyasu's ambition as a direct threat to the balance of power. As autumn approached in 1600, these two colossal forces converged on Sekigahara. Mitsunari, leveraging alliances, had gathered a sizable force in the Western Bloc, while Ieyasu commanded the Eastern Bloc. The stage was set, and the air was thick with tension, and the silent prayers of soldiers who knew many would not see another dawn. October 21st, 1600, dawned with a heavy fog that blanketed Sekigahara. By first light, both armies were in position, their banners barely visible through the mist, creating an eerie tableau of war. Mitsunari, positioned on the western side of the valley, believed his superior numbers would be the decisive factor. However, Ieyasu had spent the days leading up to the battle securing key defections and loyalties from Mitsunari's supposed allies. The initial clashes were tentative, as both sides tested each other's strengths. Cannon fire roared, sending echoes across the valley, and with each volley, the fog seemed to lift slightly, revealing the immense scale of the opposing forces. The ground became slick with rain, complicating the movements of cavalry and foot soldiers alike. As the battle raged, the outcome seemed uncertain. Mitsunari's forces initially pushed forward with ferocity, driven by the desperation of their leader's commands. However, the loyalty of his forces was not as solid as he believed. Kobayakawa Hideaki, one of the daimyos on the fence, watched from a nearby hill, his force critical to the Western Bloc's strategy. Ieyasu, ever the strategist, sent a secret message to Kobayakawa, reminding him of promised lands and power should he defect. As the battle reached its climax, with Mitsunari's forces gaining slight advantage, Kobayakawa's loyalties flipped. His troops charged down the hill, not against Ieyasu's eastern army, but directly into the flank of Mitsunari's forces. The betrayal was catastrophic. Mitsunari's lines, disrupted by an attack from an unexpected quarter, faltered. Confusion spread like wildfire, and the cohesion of his army broke. Ieyasu seized the moment and commanded a full assault across all fronts. The Eastern Bloc, energized by the sight of Kobayakawa's betrayal, pushed forward with renewed vigor. The battle turned into a rout. Mitsunari's men, betrayed and demoralized, were cut down or surrendered. By late afternoon, the field at Sekigahara was a grim tapestry of fallen warriors and shattered dreams. Mitsunari was captured and later executed, his dreams of maintaining the Toyotomi's power dashed upon the rocks of treachery and ambition. Ieyasu emerged as the undisputed ruler of Japan, his victory at Sekigahara marking the beginning of the Tokugawa shogunate, which would govern Japan in peace for over 250 years. The Battle of Sekigahara was not just a clash of armies. It was a decisive moment shaped by strategy, loyalty, and betrayal. It whispered of the fragile nature of power and the fleeting loyalty of men when faced with the promise of greater spoils. This pivotal battle reshaped the destiny of a nation, a stark reminder of how the fates of many can hinge on the decisions of a few. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when we drop new content.